there are critics who are saying they were too woke by adding diverse characters. People, what is wrong with y'all?
Yeah,
we would like to see as
fantasy.
many people represented in fantasy as exists. So all of y'all who have problems because there are black hobbits, get a job.
Okay, Whoopi, I doubt you would be so supportive when it comes to race-swapping characters if they decided to reboot or remake The Color Purple with an entire Asian cast. Let's see, it's about 30 years since The Color Purple came out. No movie is allowed to be a self-contained story anymore. Everything has to be dug up and rebooted after 30 years. So maybe it's time to expand the CPEU with an entire Asian cast. Diversity. Or what if they rebooted A Raisin in the Sun with an entire Asian cast? Or an entire Indian cast? Do you think that maybe the African American community would be upset that Lorraine Hansberry's characters weren't being accurately depicted? Fortunately, we did not get Raisin in the Sun with an Asian cast. Instead, we got Minari, an original film that depicts what it was like for a family of South Korean immigrants who try to make it in the rural United States in the 1980s. Isn't it interesting that films like Minari, Slumdog Millionaire, Fences, and Hidden Figures all provide roles for minority actors? They're all original content that's not a reboot. They don't involve race swapping. They don't need to because they're all original characters. Isn't it interesting that none of these films had any racial controversies surrounding them? They were loved by critics and audiences. They did well at the box office, and many of them won awards. None of them were surrounded by racial controversies. Rebooting and remaking everything with gender or race-swapped characters does a disservice to everyone involved. It makes it impossible for new writers to get their work adapted. It puts actors who have been cast as gender or race-swapped characters in the line of fire. Amazon studio executives do not have recognizable faces. They won't be recognized if they go out in public. They don't get the majority of hate from angry fans. I don't see how it's empowering to any of these actors to get hit with all of the online negativity as Amazon executives hide behind the actors in this show and use them as shields. As long as writers from all backgrounds keep getting a chance for their works to be adapted, there will be accurate representation and diversity in TV and film. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and blessed be.